Hello and welcome to Dr. Jerry Eddington's informational series entitled Work It Out Together, Resolving Conflict and Creating Positive Change. Dr. Jerry is the creator of Energy Connections and the co-creator of Lighten Up and Thrive. She offers her expertise and her wisdom as a life coach to facilitate powerful, transformative programs so that you can receive and experience joyful living for mind, body, and soul. If you would like to connect with Dr. Jerry, you may do so at her website, www.lightenupandthrive.com. My name is Ed, and I will be your host as we travel this wonderful journey together. Last time in audio number 2, we discussed 8 tips to turn down a heated situation. That goes hand in hand with today's topic, how to create team cohesiveness. We've all heard that 2 heads are better than 1, and in the case of working in teams, there are big advantages to combining resources and talents. A major advantage a team has is in diversity of knowledge, ideas, talents, and depth of experience. However, diversity also produces conflict. Conflict in some form is inevitable if you are involved in a team, whether it's at the office, church, club, or organization. But if the team is open to practicing a few critical conflict resolution strategies, then conflict can be welcomed and not dreaded. And conflict can be worked through while still accomplishing the goals at hand and without dividing the team. There are 5 important keys to developing a cohesive team spirit when working with others. Learning how to use these keys will make working on any team more productive and peaceful. The first key, remember you're part of the greater purpose. You're part of the greater purpose. It's normal for conflicts to arise when working with a group of people. When that happens, the general morale of the group may suffer. So if you aren't quick to deal with it directly, you could end up with members working against one another instead of together. The success of any team depends on the members understanding that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. In order to succeed, personal preferences sometimes need to be set aside for the best interests of the group. Second key, everyone on the team is equally important and valuable. Everyone on the team is equally important and valuable. Oftentimes when working in a group, there will be people with different skill sets and experiences. Given that, it is important that everyone on the team be treated equally as important and valuable contributors. When one individual considers themselves to be more important than another, communication breaks down and competition takes over. But when everyone is seen as an integral part of the team, communication is open and members feel valued and respected. This allows for better cooperation and collaboration. Key number 3, keep the communication lines open. Keep the communication lines open. This is essential not only up and down the chain of command, but also throughout the organization. Open communication is essential to the accomplishment of the team's goals. Especially when there is conflict, communication must be encouraged so all matters can be resolved. Conflict in teams need not be destructive. Conflict can lead to new ideas and improved processes. It can be considered positive as it provides opportunities for people to negotiate, collaborate, and develop their communication and interpersonal skills. The fourth key, do not ignore the elephant in the room. Once again, do not ignore the elephant in the room. It is when conflict festers below the surface and is not addressed that the situation worsens and tensions rise. Morale is affected and the team gets diverted away from their goals. The fifth key, remain focused on the group's mission. This is important. Remain focused on the group's mission. It takes a constant effort to remain focused on the group's goals, especially when a project is taking longer than usual or runs into difficulty. Conflict can arise when roadblocks occur and things are going slower than planned. Some team members may want to blame others or label them as a weak link. While working to complete your team's project, keep everyone focused on the goal by painting a picture of the end result. Celebrate your accomplishments along the way and reflect on how far you've already come. At this point, I think it would be a good idea to once again go over the 5 keys. Number 1, remember you're part of the greater purpose. Number 2, everyone on the team is equally important and valuable. Number 3, keep the communication lines open. Number 4, do not ignore the elephant in the room. Number 5, remain focused on the group's mission. By applying these 5 keys consistently, you'll be able to keep your team working in harmony and enthusiastically toward your goal by minimizing the distractions of unnecessary conflict. Well, that's it for today. In part 4 of Dr. Jerry's audio series, I'll share with you how what you were saying and not saying says a lot. Until then, Dr. Jerry and I send you energy that you will be happy, that you will be at peace, and that you will be safe. We'll be talking again very soon. If you would like to contact Dr. Jerry, please feel free to do so at her website, www.lightenupandthrive.com. That's lightenupandthrive.com.